Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Siti and I'm from 1D class of Law Department. And here I would like to read the text, and the title is Kartosuwirjo's Charisma. Weber, 1967:80, argued that the charismatic leader has emerged in the two figures of the magician and the prophet on the one hand, and in the elected warlord, the gang leader on the other. According to Weber, power is legitimized by reference to custom and tradition, or to the charismatic claims of a personal leader, or to the legal or rational procedures of political administration. This notion is often regarded as Weber's most important contribution to political sociology. Weber made a distinction between power in general and the more specific notion of domination. There are two sources of domination. The first arises from monopolistic control of economic resources in the marketplace. Economic domination does not require normative compliance and gives rise to what Marx referred to as the dull compulsion of economic arrangement. The second source of domination arises from the monopolistic control over administrative offices and, in Weber's view, this ownership of the means of administration requires legitimating and compliance. Unlike power as such, administrative domination depends on obedience to command. It is sociology of commands that produce the threefold distinction between traditional, charismatic, and rational modes of legitimating. In defining these three bases, Weber remained fairly close to his ideas on individual action, but he rapidly moved to the large-scale structures of authority. Authority legitimized on rational grounds rests on belief in the legality of enacted rules and the rights of those elevated to authority under such rules to issue commands. Weber, 1968:25. Authority legitimized on traditional grounds is based on established belief in the sanctity of immemorial traditions and the legitimacy of those exercising authority under them. Weber, 1968:250. And finally, authority legitimized by charisma rests on the devotion of followers to the exceptional sanctity, heroism, and exemplary character of leaders, as well as the normative order sanctioned by them. All these modes of legitimizing authority clearly imply individual actors' thought, processes, beliefs, and actions. Kartosuwirjo's charismatic behavior and his uncompromising advocacy of Islamic ideals seems to have fitted comfortably with the peasant age-old the peasant's age-old messianic hopes, such as those evoked by the Joyo-Boyo's prophecies. Dam, 1971:42. One of his closest followers reported, I'm slip-tongued. One of his closest followers reported that Kartosuwirjo had propagated the belief that he had received an order from God to become the Imam of the word Caliphate. Pinardi, 1964:41. Indeed, from the time of the establishment of the Sufa until execution, he was always addressed by his followers as Imam rather than Kiai. Imam refers to both the head of an Islamic state and the prayer leader of a mosque. By contrast, Kiai and ulama refer to religious preachers and teachers. See Pinardi 1964, colon 41. The term of Imam, as addressed by the followers of Kartosuwirjo on him, derived from the Holy Quran as expressed in many verses, which among them says, "And those who pray, Our Lord grant unto us wives and offspring who will be the comfort of our eyes, and give us the grace to lead the righteous." Imam. Al-Furqan 2025, colon 74. Source Tajul Arifin, The Islamic Movement in West Java, 1948, strip 62, colon A Political Sociology Analysis, Al-Sharia, 2001. Well, thank you so much for your attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.